You're so turn out to be 3000-year-old ultimate life form capable of shapeshifting. How would you react to that reveal? I'm all for it. I'd love to test the limits of their shapeshift. But I do have some serious questions. Like, who the duck are you? And can you increase my lifespan to match yours? 3000. So you have any long-term stocks you want to cash in? Or, why the duck aren't you the richest person in the world right now? I'd be honored that Miso did choose me. She thinks you're the tastiest. She better shapeshift into being debt-free. Realistic expectations. Respect, dude. That's nice, hun, but it's still your turn to take the rubbish out this week. Be a dear and do the dishes, too. If I don't see tentacles next time we bang, I'm leaving. Huh, the duck is up with all these humans and tentacles. Cool. Wonder how this would play out in the darkest timeline. And that's the body you went with. And their response is, honey, I was way hotter when I first met you. I was just lowering myself until you finally got enough courage to talk to me. Well, if I hadn't, so I'd immediately want them to show it off. Doesn't even need to be anything sexual. I wanna see multiple arms and neon hair. Then after that I wanna hear funny anecdotes. One time I was chasing that guy in a plane by growing additional wings, and I got attacked by that German cyborg and fell out a volcano, and because the guy from plane tricked me to attack him, volcano then exploded and sent me into space, where I stopped thinking for 60+ years before coming down in a meteor to Earth. Shapeshift. Let's go the bedroom. Sounds mystical. Use a volcano to launch them into space. There it is. As long as I keep getting snugs, I'll be okay. I don't have any body and I want snugs. Is there anything I can do? I'd freak out and overanalyze everything. Why would they choose to spend time with boring old me? Why do they choose to look like that? Have I been manipulated by a person with 3000 years of life experience? What do they know that they've never told me? Why do they choose to live a pedestrian life instead of being a well-known historian or celebrity? How long were they planning on staying with me? And, of course, can they shift into that one actress I like? How many were there before me? Do I even measure up? Shapeshifting. Alright, we have some work to do, and I mean a lot of it. First off, we are going to duck like animals in every form we can. No holding back. I have a few manga, and we are going to flip the pages and find someone to shift into. Everything is fair ducking game now. Imp Midnap, Samus, Peach, Warcraft Elves, Dark Queen Naulia, Lucoa. Anyway, a bunch of Final Fantasy characters as well. Next we will start going into more crazy territory. Heard of Monster Museum? Guess what, aside from the spider we are going all out. Phase 2, after the bedroom antics we need to work together, and we are going to secure her position in power. Nothing too much, just enough, so we can live a comfortable life we both agree to. Something simplistic and easy. I'm sure she has had all the glories of royalty, power, etc. throughout her 3000 years, and probably just wants to relax. Phase 3, we are going screw with people, and I mean really duck with them. Off the coast of the Pacific, a giant monster will be seen making its way towards Japan/US/Russia/whatever. Slowly walking, and then gone. Cthulhu-like horrors will start appearing all over the world. Finally, the great big one will be at the end. A giant face appears in the sky, coming down like a meteor, and then it smiles and says, "Gotcha. Your duck list seems to be entirely humanoid." So all those times you ask me, honey, does it look like I gained weight? Or honey, does this make me look fat? You get all upset no matter what I say. Or the times you get all grouchy because you're on a diet. All that was just what? To just duck with me? Well, to be fair, I do need to make sure that you weren't aware of me eating the neighbors. And in all this time he never bothered to get a real job. Chiz T ultimate life form. Edit. I should clarify, my so is now my ex lol. Isn't he allowed retirement after 3000 years? Wait a minute. That means you were a pedophile when we first started dating. It's not as if you're safely into 4 digits even now. Nice try, 3k-year-old shapeshifter. You just need to sit down with your soul and have an honest conversation about this. If it's meant to be, they will accept you for what you are. If not, kill them, shapeshift, and move on. If not, kill them. I don't think it would go well. Last time I got blown into space by a guy who has special breathing technique and Nazi cyborg. When they used my power to make volcano explode, I stopped thinking for like 60 years, man. Why have you been a sock for so long? Can you please turn into a new sock? I chiz you not. My girl shapeshifted into a pickle. Funniest chiz I have ever seen. Kill their best friends who are also 3,000-year-old people and then try and kill them. Impossible. So you ran into them with a rare plane and a German into a active volcano and use some amazing breathing techniques to launch your hand at them and blow the volcano up, sending them to space so they can eventually stop thinking. Also you land in the ocean and go to Italy where you marry a cute girl and everyone in your family thinks you're dead, so they hold a funeral for you and like a mad lad you come to the funeral while they are at it, but neither you nor your now wife told anyone that you survived. How high are you right now? About 5'9". If she could shapeshift, we would have some fun. Not just sex, but everything else. Making celebrities do stupid shiz, getting senior discounts, and committing crimes disguised as people we hate. Good, cause you could make some money too by release sex tapes of you and the celebrity you wanna duck over. Make some good as money from it too. She's immortal, unbeatable, unmatched. I scrolled way farther than I thought I'd have to find this one. Why does this always happens to me? My last girlfriend turned out to be a succubus. Cool. Any cool stories you have for me? 3,000 years is a long time and you have to have some cool things to share. Lol, unless they're like that one oblivious vampire who has to go to school to learn historical events they lived on the fringes of. Also happy cake day. Cars? BRB gonna find a volcano to crash into. My so is cars. Neat, as long as he's not trying to kill me. Obligatory na homo /. If they're a shapeshifter, is it really homo? Get my so to pose menacingly while the Pillarman theme plays in the background. Menace, 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 menace. I think he would avoid telling me this because of the implications it would have in the bedroom. I'd find out on my own. Wouldn't be crazy surprised because he is a pretty calm dude who already acts way older than he is, and crazy loves me, so it wouldn't matter too much. I'd be stoked. Tentacle sex, here we come. Poor guy. I guess I'd also quiz him about history. That could make for interesting conversations. Tentacle sex, here we come. Poor guy. Imagine thinking any guy wouldn't love to tentacle duck their so. Is this, by any means, a JoJo reference? Perhaps. Stop watching anime. Next time, on My Girlfriend is a 3,000-year-old shape-shifting alien, but all I want to do is graduate high school. Najurandeo. Smokey. As much as I wanna gain those exact same powers, I also want love. Duck, I can't help myself. Turn into my wildest fantasies. Cuddle with me for a while, then look into my eyes and revert to your most comfortable form, and let's do each other passionately. To be together forever. Make me an immortal shapeshifter like you. After a few thousand years we'll be exploring universes together. Because space travel is easy now, we'll find our perfect planet, adapt to the planet, and try to settle in. After a while we realize just being a happy couple won't cut it. We gotta baddies and save other races from extinction. Fight robo-alien wars, and then after all that, we can watch Monty Python's Life of Brian and we'll live happily somewhere until we get bored again. This is sweet. What the hell did I have this morning? I would take, if as a sign of watching too much anime, and probably take a break from it for a while. Think I'd feel pretty good about myself. Is that a judge? Does she cheat? If not, then I don't care if she is a meth head cannibal serial killer. So is she a meth head that's a serial killer and eats her victims? Or is she a serial killer that kills meth head cannibals? No wonder she remembers everything about me that ever made her mad. Really? No one came up with using an ancient stone which can magnify your sunlight magic breath energy to make an explosion which launches a rock to space so he gets trapped for eternity and eventually he stops thinking? Come on guys, this is basic stuff. After their friend killed your best friend under a giant rock and gave you the last of his magic sunlight energy. SMH. Not surprised at all. I have always thought there was something, let's call it unusual, about him. Shall we say, bizarre underscore? Babe, can you turn into the most attractive woman on the planet? I guess. Who should I turn into? Actually, you know what? I think you already have. Wholesome. Launch him into space. After packing him a nutritious meal, going to space take salad of energy. Wouldn't want him to turn into a rock. Bedroom now. Nice. Not again. Teach me all your powers, bitch. Am I the Billadamity or Colonel Ty? I've known my husband since we were 14 and we are both super into Battlestar. Awaken my master. I would scram. I knew it. She's incredibly intelligent, but fails at every basic human social interaction that it won't surprise me at all. I would sit beside her with some tea and biscuits and ask her to tell me how her life was in the past. Yeah days. If you are a cheater, there's a good chance your so knows about it, or you cheated on them with underscore them in a different form and didn't realize it. Next, you're going to say, is this a JoJo reference? Is this a JoJo reference? I love how a JoJo reference is one of top posts in this sub today, lol. I turn to my friend and say, Hashna Gerundeo, Smokey. So honey, can you do this random lady called Lana Raids? Don't know why she decided to shift into a bitch for the last 3000 years. Instant erection. I would be entirely unsurprised, since he jokes about that sort of thing all the time. Maybe he wasn't joking at all. So basically, if I was Cars from JoJo's right, nothing special, just overthrow few governments, starting few instruments, and reading more books, by growing more arms and eyes and injecting my soul with my DNA, so she can transform and live long too, and have freaky six, and made state to sell them online in a high price edit. I had a stroke. What so? I'm single so no change. Deleted. Depends. Do they actually love me? Then I wouldn't mind. Then the next question. Do they want to use their abilities to get power for them / us? Do they just want to make a comfortable living together and just remain human? I wouldn't mind either way, but it's a thing I'd need to clarify. I'm just happy as long as they're loyal to me and still want to hold me at night. But maybe I'm biased because I'm a single, socially awkward, and super lonely weirdo. I think before I even realized she was there, she shifted into nothing. Still waiting for when she comes back. Ask her why she's so ugly then. Cars. ###. Hello my lord, Cars, welcome back. So, is this your first time around with romance? Well, I would want to hear about her past EXS. Perhaps there might be some historical figures in there. Be in a battle with Joseph Joestar. Are you Cars? I have her turn into Danny DeVito. How can my hand be older than I? Who built the pyramids? Sorry, I was in Europe at the time. Ask for the ultimate cat Gerald. Honestly very unsurprised. I'm 99% sure she's a changeling and the real her is dancing with the fee somewhere on another plane of existence. Wonderful, weirder creature. Tentacles Methoda Karorim calling the FBI. I never knew girls are into tentacles too. Honestly, after all that's currently going on, I'd be so blasé about it. So, I have something important I need to tell you. Me, just finished reading about murderer hornets invading the US. So, you're going to need to focus when I tell you this. Me, gives annoyed eye contact. Okay, what? So, holds my hand. So I'm not 45. Me, so you're what? 46. Did your mom give you the wrong birth date? So, no. I'm actually quite a bit older than that. Me. 56. So, close. Try 3046. Me. So like was the hype about baby Jesus real, or are people just ducking with us? So, that's your first question? Me. Yes. So, wait, there's more. I'm also a shapeshifter. Me. Dramatic eye roll. Oh cool. So now you can like hang with our cats and make fun of me when I'm not around. Awesome. Just make sure you clean their boxes. So, you're not more disturbed by this? Me. Honestly, no. Not with gestures vaguely around the room. All of this going on. So, fair enough. FFS. Again. Oh my. You watched until the end? That's ducking awesome dude. Thanks for watching.